Triple Up News. Informative.
And elapsed, and the tenant continues to hold over to the premises. The law says you issue 7 days notice. After the 7 days notice expires, you can now approach the court. And in this situation, the court with the jurisdiction in Lagos State, as far as this apartment is concerned, and going by the rent payable in that area, is the Magistrate Court of Lagos State. These new owners, or rather the property owners or the Attorney General of Oyo State, has filed no single writ in the court. The only thing they have done, and the thing they know how best to do, is intimidation, harassment. And you can see that is why they ran to the Nigerian police. And unfortunately, the police is ready to play along with them. That was why they arrested the tenants, detained them, released them on bail over a purely civil matter. So it is condemnable. And the Nigerian police force must come out and condemn this act. Retrain their officers and men so that they can stay away from civil spaces. There is nothing criminal about a landlord and tenant matter where a tenant has refused to vacate, so to say. And in this situation, we have not even refused to vacate. But we are saying we don't even know the property owner. Why invite us to the police to introduce yourself? And you're not even there. And we said, no, such meeting cannot be held at the law is going to confront them. Whether they are going to use currently they are using the AIG of Zone 2, the Zonal Oracle Unit of Zone 2. Now, what we are telling them is this: no matter how fast they think they are moving, they will be caught up by the long arms of the law. Whether the Viva Star Nigeria Limited, the property owner, or the Attorney General of Oyo State, whether they have gone to contact the IG of police over this matter, I do not know. But they cannot escape justice. They can never. Not now, not tomorrow, not next year. They can never escape. That is the message we are sending to them. Already we are taking steps to enforce the rights of our clients. And the court will summon them. The court will summon the Zone 2, the AIG of Zone 2, the officer in charge of the Oracle Command, the Zonal Oracle Units. And all of them, we already have their information, courtesy of the petition written by them, asking the Nigerian police to aid in ejecting lawful occupants of the premises. It is unheard of. So we are going to ensure that the law is activated and the law will be set in motion, and they will pay handsomely for the infringement of the rights of the occupants in that premises, for blocking the place, for obstructing the place with over 22 trips of sand. It's against the law. It's a resort to self-help. And the law has provision to checkmate people that have taken steps contrary to the law. People that have resorted to rule of brigandage. There is a provision under the law that will send them to prison, and we are going to activate that. And I am assuring them that we have already set the law in motion, and they will hear from the law. And there is nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. And I am also calling on the Nigerian police, particularly the Police Service Commission, the Nigerian Police Force, to call officers and men of Zone 2 Command, particularly the Zonal Oracle Units of Zone 2 Command, to take them on refresher courses so that they will understand the limits and the bounds of their functions under the Nigerian Police Act. This, at worst, is a commercial transaction that has nothing, absolutely nothing, no criminal, nothing criminal about it, no single feature of any criminal attribute to it. But the Nigerian Police, the Zonal Oracle Unit of the Police Command, is doing everything humanly possible to make it a criminal matter. A landlord and tenant matter has nothing to do with criminal law. It is purely a commercial transaction, a civil matter that must be treated civilly. Inviting tenants and detaining them is not the way to it. The police ought to have shown them the way to the court if they feel they have bought. If they feel they have bought. And remember, even before you go, you even embark on the journey to the court, there are laid down procedures, due process of the law that must be followed. Like, you must issue them 6 months notice. No single 6 months notice has been issued. I asked the officer in charge to produce any notice to quit issued against my client. They couldn't produce a single document. And I told them, I said, the appropriate notice to produce, to issue, is a statutory notice of 6 months notice to quit. If it is lacking, then the new owner, whether you call them the Attorney General of Oyo State or Viva Star Nigeria Limited, cannot do anything about it. They cannot eject the tenant. They cannot understand. I don't understand the kind of gang up that is coming from the police unit. I honestly do not understand why the police is a partaker in this violation of the law. I asked myself after we did the search, discovered that, oh, these are Indians. These are expatriates, perhaps. Oh, is that why the police is doing all this? Is that why they are insisting on throwing out the tenants without due process of law? As if that was not enough. The Oracle, the superior in charge of the Oracle, the Zonal Oracle units, then took us to, his supposed organ. A very senior police officer, ACSP, Chief Superintendent of Police. And that one even shocked me, owing to his poor knowledge of the law. He told us, surprisingly and shockingly, that we have no choice than to vacate the place, or else that he will charge the tenants in that property to court as miscreants. That was his word. And I asked him, I said, which of the law are you quoting? Even if situations where you have tenants at will, subtenants, or howsoever described, provided that person is a tenant, the Lagos State Tenancy Law 2011 protects the person from undue interference by police, from resort to self-help, from rule of brigandage. What has actually happened at number 5 Association Avenue is resort to self-help, rule of brigandage, a lawless situation foisted on us by the promoted new owner in connivance with, in connivance, the truth has to be told, in connivance with Zone 2 Command, Onikon, Lagos. I can avail you our petition to the AIG. You will understand what they have done. The whole thing was a well-orchestrated arrangement to satisfy and achieve a set end.